Yo, what's up? It's your boy. Anyways, today marks 140 days of me being sober. And just want to make a quick little update on stuff around here. Just want to cover some grounds with you. And Subaru engine is still torn apart. Just got back from the shop. Actually a little bit while ago. But one of the head bolts stripped and they couldn't get it fixed. So I'm currently waiting for another block to come in. And yeah, unfortunately, things like this happen. And talking about this sober, at least I'm not too devastated about it. I mean, I was at first, but it's just going to be more delays. So the Subaru's going to be here for quite a while until the block gets here. And one of the interesting things I've noticed after doing some more research, I guess A and B pistons are different from each other. A slightly smaller, B slightly bigger. And I believe this one here is A, this one's B. I measured it, and they're just point of a tenths off, 0.2 tenths to a hundredths off, depending on yeah, they're just different sizes. But yeah, Subaru's still running, and I just started her up just to start her up, and catch can was full because of condensation. And I was just curious because someone had an issue with the 7M of it acting all funny, it wasn't idling right or something. I'll post a video real quick of it. It's pretty much just me revving it and disconnecting the vacuum and revving it again. And I've had this happen before once when the check valve, I for some reason had a check valve in there and it was blocking the vacuum going to the ECU. So the ECU pretty much wasn't getting a good idle. It wasn't revving correctly. One of another situations I ran into is when I try to start the Supra, sometimes it doesn't want to start. This is a new starter, by the way. Some of you OGs might know, but pretty much one of the relays, the alarm system, anti-theft goes off because it thinks it's getting stolen, which is weird. This is the first time Supra's ever done this to me. I'm not the first time, but it started doing it before, around last year, and now it just does it. So check this out. So I'll pretty much have to hotwire just to get this thing turned on. I haven't tried swapping the relay out yet. I guess I'll do that real quick just to see what happens. And this Supra, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, I mean, I do want to restore it. I just want to restore it in the garage. So you're supposed to take a fuse here like this. And then you gotta take out the old one. I believe it was this one right here. Oh. And now it should work. Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with it. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna hotwire it up with a button. Oh, and some more great news. The Mini Cooper is leaking. It's leaking coolant, in case you don't know, if you don't work in cars. I work at a shop now. I've been working on a whole bunch of different cars, which this girl once told me, an old friend of mine said I should work in cars, and I was like, nah. And now here I am working on cars. And this is another reason why I want to talk to you about, because I think I lost the one. Anyways, she came up in my dreams recently, and it just made me feel some type of way. But moving on. Yeah, Mini Cooper's leaking, and in case you don't know, the 3.6s in the Chryslers, the Jeeps, the vans, with the oil cooler housing area filters, they leak. Pretty much all of them, they all leak. If it's plastic, they leak. And surprisingly, the Mini Cooper BMW, they have the same thing, which I didn't know until now, but it's in the front of the engine instead of on top under the intake manifold. I mean, technically it's still under the intake manifold, but it's in the front. Well, I got the parts ordered already, so I'm just hoping to get it done without having to remove the AC lines. Overall, yeah, it's a quick little update. Also, do I look healthier? After me not drinking, I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost like 20 pounds, and then after going on a keto diet, cutting out carbs, I've lost like 15 more pounds, which is crazy. I have been working out slightly, and one of the main things I'm trying to focus on right now is dumbbells. I just bought this dumbbell off Amazon for $50, 115 pounds. It's quite heavy. After doing calisthenics and going back to weights, well, not going back to weights, but going to weights, it's just so different. But yeah, I just want to give you guys an update, and I should be off probation here around December, and then I should be off the ignition device next month. But the Supra does have some leakage somewhere. I'm not sure where it's leaking coolant. I hope it's not the radiator. Might be radiator, might be the housing. And I did notice there was a oil drippage from the oil cooler. And yeah, this is so outdated. I need to get a new oil filter housing, or oil cooler housing. Oil cooler. So yeah, currently I'm stuck with the situation, and yeah, right now I'm gonna boost leak or smoke test the blue Supra because I'm planning on swapping the intercoolers over. But I'm sure there are some boost leaks. I just wonder where. I got my smoke machine on there. I got this off Amazon. Here's what it looks like. I thought it was decent. And right off the bat, you could see it leaking. What is that? Oh, found it. Okay, so it's actually coming from the turbo wastegate vacuum. I can't believe it's leaking or ripped. There it is. Alright, so boost leak was coming from the wastegate vacuum, got that fixed. And then it started coming from the auto air control valve, which this part's not leaking, but it's coming out of the hose. I don't think it's supposed to do that. And it was coming out of this vacuum port here, which I had connected to. It went over here, and usually this vacuum's supposed to go in here and blah blah blah, whatever. Well, I gotta get rid of this thing here, but I just have it on there just for the blow off valve since I was being quite lazy. So I'm gonna swap over the manifold over sometime later this year, and then my goal this year is to get the 2JZ intake manifold on here and pretty much do a lot of fabrication, relocate the alternator down. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update. And so all the songs I've been posting, I did make those lyrics and I did use AI, but I'm just hearing my words come out in like songs like that, especially with the beat that they would make, I like it. So I thought I'd share it. If I really like it, I'll share it. So I shared those ones. But I felt like after me being sober, it helped me kind of find my happy place again. But check this out though. 20 pounds, 50, and then 115. So my goal this year is to curl this bad boy here. It is heavy. I'm sure I could do it by the end of the year. But yeah, let me know what you think about the music. And I'm hoping to make more content after I get the Subaru done, but we'll see what happens from here. I'm not making any promises. My goal for this year is to get ready for 2027. So get the blue Supra, show car daily, and black Supra back to being built and fast again. Yeah, I know I'm not posting that much videos, but yeah, I'm still gotta stay out of trouble. You know, I'll be off probation in December, and then yeah, I'll be driving a Supra by next end of the month. We'll see what happens though. If anything, I'm just gonna lay low for a while. But yeah, I did find some old photos of an old friend, and by the end of this year, I'm giving it one more chance. If there's no communications, I'm deleting it. Deleting everything. I thought I deleted everything, but after seeing those photos, it just made me feel some type of way. So we'll see what happens. I'm moving on from it, you know. But yeah, I'm not really like a burden to it anymore, if that makes sense. But yeah, 140 days plus being sober. The reason why it's a big deal, because the past 4 years, I've been drinking pretty much almost every single day. Like getting drunk almost every single day. And it's crazy how much I drink, because you don't think, I don't look like I drink that much, but I do. So, yeah, there's many reasons, and blowing up my built engine was most likely because I was drinking. Made some bad choices, and now I'm at a major disadvantage right now, but hold on. I can always come back from it, you know, just bounce back. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I don't know, let me know what you want to see. Maybe I'll make something. Other than that, deuces.